Okay, so Night of Champions. Okay, let me just run through everything that happened. I did get a little bit of a spoiler. I was midway through and I was getting this set up because I wanted to make sure I get all the matches right. So I did know that Kane was coming back. I just didn't know the result of the cash-in. So the kickoff show, one of the big things was Sheamus said, "I'm cashing in tonight," right after Seth Rollins defends both the US and WWE titles. And he teased it later on in the show anyway. But that was a big deal. Like, you knew that was going to happen. Turns out he wasn't able to, but yeah, okay, let's just run through the matches here. The Cosmic Wasteland. And during this match, I swear to God, I kept going, JBL, shut up, JBL, shut up, JBL, shut up, JBL, shut up, because he was just so bad. He was making these bad jokes. He was talking about stuff that I didn't even know, and I was just like, shut up. But the match itself was really good. Was quite good. A lot of the matches tonight were really good. I enjoyed myself. Especially with the results. So Stardust and the Ascension versus Neville and the Lucha Dragons. And this got time, so yeah, it says 9 minutes, 44 minutes. That's a pretty good time for a pay-per-view. So the Stardust went over. That was really good. I'm really I like Stardust and all that right now. I don't know if I want to see him wearing a belt, but I'm curious where they're going with him. I'm glad they're finally doing something, at least with the Ascension, as having them be like his enforcers and stuff. So that's really cool. Kevin Owens defeated Ryback. This was probably not the best match. This was probably the better, what you could expect from these two. One guy, Ryback can't really. He's a big man, very muscular, but sold the arm really well. I thought I heard him say, "I've broken my elbow," or something. I was like, and Owens just goes, "Shut up!" like really good. But again, with another case tonight in the main event, his arm was up, so technically his shoulder wasn't down, so he's covering his eyes. But I was like, God, what the fuck are you doing? At least Sting, it looked like he couldn't get his arm back down. So technically, he can come out tomorrow night. I didn't lose. My shoulder wasn't down. So Kevin Owens goes over. Really good. And they talked about the interview. I must have been out of the room at the time where he said he didn't care about the lineage of the title or whatever, but okay. Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. This got quite a bit of time. Dolph Ziggler went over. Not really much to say about this. This is them, and they finally got a result. So yeah, the Dudley Boys return, and they win by DQ over the New Day, and it was the better result. It was disqualification. And everyone kept saying Rufio because as soon as I saw Xavier's hair, that's what I went, Rufio, and I'm glad the crowd got in that and chanted. Quite good. Not the better match, but it was fun and everything. But yeah, great, good match, good amount of time. Guys still got it. I heard someone say, as long as they, if the New Day went over it, but as long as one of them went through a table, it would be great. And I think that was the best way to go, honestly. I think I said in my video that I wanted the Dudleys to go over, but yeah, I think if they work another match to Hell in a Cell, make it a tables match or something, they can have the Dudleys go over there. But I don't think this is the end of the feud, because technically the Dudleys won, but they just didn't get the belts. So then we go on to Charlotte versus Nikki Bella. Man, Nikki actually worked a really decent match here. She didn't do a whole lot, but like they got time, and clearly, like, I think Charlotte was like, okay, tonight you're going to be working my leg, and actually got Nikki to a good match. Charlotte did most of the work selling everything, and Nikki managed to look really vicious, which is something I wanted. Like, I would actually like to see these two go at it again next month at Hell in a Cell or whatever. But maybe include someone else in there. Do some sort of other stipulation or something, because I think that as long as they can have some sort of good match, I think we'll be right. Then we get the 6-man tag, the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman, who, by the way, it looks like a friggin' beast. Fucking hell, he looks good. He hasn't lost a match or something yet, and I was like, well, okay, so if the Wyatt family go down, it will be like Bray or Luke gets pinned. But the mystery partner for Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose turned out to be Chris Jericho. And man, this was good. Braun Strowman didn't work a lot, but he worked like a big man. He wasn't selling anything. He was big. He was bad. That's what you want in a new guy. Until he comes across Cena, and then he'll get beat, and then that'll be it. But yeah, the Braun Strowman won with a bear hug. Says in here the result was a knockout, but guy just submitted with passing out. John Cena defeated Seth Rollins, so great. He got his win back, like he needed it. Okay, that went 16 minutes. John Cena went over. Pretty good match. I don't think it was as good as their first one, because it wasn't as new. You kind of knew what was going to happen in it. Cena brought out all these new moves. He didn't do the stunner, I don't think. I didn't see him do the springboard stunner. And then you got Seth Rollins facing Sting. He beat Sting. So I predicted, I said he would win one and lose one. And yeah, and like with what happened, I'm kind of glad Seth Rollins retained. But after the match, outruns Sheamus, and then right after that, it's like, hang on, didn't you see Kane out the back? Because Kane shows up, and then he comes down, and he's like, I don't know why you just didn't pin the guy and then bail. But okay, Kane come out, choke slammed him, and then, like a dumbass, Sheamus gets in the ring and goes, hit him again. If you stay out of the ring long enough, it'll be like, okay, fine. Then of course he gets chokeslammed too. Then a tombstone. Kane's standing over him at the end, looking old as hell. Again, not. I think I'm not unhappy with the result. I'm just like, there's these two young guys, Sheamus and Seth Rollins, put down by Kane. So I don't know what the hell were they advertising a Hell in a Cell. At Hell in a Cell is going to be Kane and Seth Rollins in a match. I'm not looking forward to that. So he goes from John Cena to Sting, now to Kane. And Sheamus is still running around with that damn belt. The belt. I want to mention too a couple other things. Just forgot. After the 6-man's tag, Chris Jericho just bumped shoulders, walked past Dean Ambrose. Clearly they're teasing something there. So Jericho might be around for a while. I thought, like, initially I was like, oh, it's just a one night thing. He's come back for one night to have this match and then he's going to go away again. But, like, clearly I think they're building up to something. I would actually rather see Jericho versus Seth Rollins. Like, I know what the result's going to be, but still, you're bound to have a better series of matches there. Kane? Really? But if this is building up to, I gather they want to do some, OCRS was reckoning they wanted to do Triple H versus Seth Rollins somewhere down the line. I don't know if they want to do that, but it looks like they want to do Kane versus Seth at some point. But okay. Whatever. Overall, it's a good show. I don't think it was a bad match on the card. I think while Sting and Seth Rollins were going at it, was good. I just think something happened there. Like, did he get hurt, or is just? I think he was just gassed at some point, and like. Anyway. So, Hell in a Cell's coming up, and we're going to have Taker versus Brock again. Like 13 years later, I guess. Yeah, 13 years. So it'll be the 13th anniversary of the Hell in a Cell match that they did in 2002, I believe. So, we got that. Oh, but alright. I'm going to upload this. I'm going to check everything else while I'm checking it all together. See you around.